Welcome to China Truths. In this episode, we will bring you the following story. Dressing trees in sweaters sparks online debate as a harbinger of national decline. Now, let's dive into the details. It's all covered in today's China Truths. Dressing trees in sweaters sparks online debate as a harbinger of national decline. As China faces economic recession, declining consumption, and widespread unemployment, leading to many wandering homeless on the streets, local governments across the country have taken to wrapping roadside trees in elaborate sweaters to present a so-called prosperous era. This practice has been endorsed by state media through expert opinions, but netizens have criticized it as wasteful, drawing parallels to the extravagance of Emperor Yang of the Sui dynasty, who adorned trees with silk for vanity. Many see this as a harbinger of national decline. Since October, videos and photos from cities across China have shown trees adorned with colorful, intricately designed sweaters. These sweaters feature vibrant patterns, ornaments, and sometimes cartoon characters. The practice reportedly began in a Beijing park, where trees and alleys were dressed in colorful sweaters to provide winter protection and improve the urban atmosphere. The idea quickly spread to other cities. Unofficial statistics online indicate that cities dressing trees in sweaters include Beijing, Changchun, Dongying, Binzhou, Linyi, Qingdao, Chongqing, Shanghai, Zhaozhuang, Hohhot, Hefei, Wuhan, and others, spanning the country. According to Beijing state media, these sweaters are costly. For example, it can take a week to hand-knit one sweater for a single tree, requiring about 200 pounds of yarn for 5 trees. Officials claim the initiative significantly enhances warmth and social sentiment. On December 15, CCTV, the state-owned China Central Television aired a program titled Dopamine Tree Sweaters Go Viral. Do trees need winter sweaters for warmth? Forestry experts were consulted and concluded that dressing trees in sweaters is beneficial from the perspectives of winter protection and aesthetic enhancement in northern regions. However, the practice has faced widespread backlash. Many netizens criticized the government for unnecessary waste, pointing out that many impoverished people lack adequate clothing and food. Some lamented that people live worse off than trees. Videos circulating online show workers in former manufacturing hubs like Guangzhou, Shenzhen, Dongguan, Guangdong Province, Jinhua, Zhejiang Province, and Kunshan, Jiangsu Province, struggling to find jobs and wandering the streets for extended periods. Even in Beijing and Shanghai, many are seen sheltering at train stations or sleeping in parks. Reports of starvation have surfaced but are heavily censored by authorities. On December 5, a netizen captured footage of Beijing West Railway Station showing numerous homeless individuals. The blogger noted that after midnight, authorities expel them, leaving them to endure freezing winter temperatures. Comments from a netizen. Which country is this? Posted on Twitter, December 10, 2024. On December 8, in Zhejiang, Hunan Province, a man was spotted wrapping himself in plastic bags for warmth, starkly contrasting with trees adorned in sweaters. Some online commenters drew comparisons to a practice over 1,000 years ago during the reign of Emperor Yang of the Sui dynasty. According to the Zhiji Tongjian, or Comprehensive Mirror for Aid in Governance, Emperor Yang adorned trees in Luoyang with silk during major trade fairs to showcase the empire's prosperity. Foreign merchants and tribal leaders visiting the capital were treated to extravagant displays. Even vegetable vendors were required to decorate their stalls with ornate materials, and trees were wrapped in silk. Despite these ostentatious displays, foreign guests questioned the practice. One merchant reportedly asked, "There are poor people in China who lack proper clothing, why not use this silk for them instead of wrapping trees?" Local merchants were ashamed and unable to respond. Independent commentator Mu Yang highlighted these comparisons on his news program News Watchpoint, noting that extravagant practices like wrapping trees in silk often signal the downfall of a regime. He remarked, Emperor Yang gave trees silk clothing, yet many foreign dignitaries question why the silk wasn't used to clothe the poor. Shortly after, the Sui dynasty fell. Online reactions have echoed this sentiment. Extravagance heralds a nation's downfall. The history of Emperor Yang dressing trees in silk is repeating, a sign of impending collapse. A mix of Emperor Yang and the doomed Ming Chongzhen Emperor.